What if you could actually hold the power of a storm right in the palm of your hand? Well, today, we're diving into a single, really mysterious page from an old manuscript that seems to promise exactly that. It's a document that holds a strange and kind of potent secret, a method for channeling thunder in the palm.
And here it is. At first glance, it's just a piece of old paper, right? It's got some beautiful calligraphy, a pretty weird diagram, but what is it really? Is this some kind of forgotten map, a cryptic poem, or is it instructions for something else entirely? This one page is the entire puzzle, and every single mark on it is a clue.
So the whole mystery really seems to boil down to this phrase, thunder in the palm. Our goal for this entire breakdown is to decode this page, symbol by symbol, character by character, and figure out exactly what kind of secret we're dealing with.
All right, so where do we even begin? I think we have to start with the most eye-catching thing on the whole page, this diagram. It's our first and probably our biggest visual clue to what this manuscript is all about. Let's get in a little closer. You can see it's unmistakably shaped like a hand, and inside it, at 5 specific points, the fingertips and right in the center of the palm, the exact same character is written over and over. Now that doesn't feel random at all. It feels really deliberate, almost like a blueprint for focusing some kind of energy.
And that character they keep repeating, it's this one, Rei. Now, in both Japanese and Chinese, this character means thunder. But we're not just talking about the sound. We're talking about the whole idea of thunder, the power, the raw force, that shocking energy of a storm. So this diagram is quite literally filled with thunder.
So let's just break down what we're looking at. First, you've got the palm, which is acting like a container, a boundary for this power. Second, you have those 5 points, which are strategically placing the idea of thunder all throughout the hand. And third, when you put it all together, it really suggests a concentration of power, the very essence of a thunderstorm being held right in someone's grasp. It's like a kind of spiritual technology.
Okay, so the diagram gives us the what, thunder, in a hand. But what about the how and the why? The text written next to it might just tell us. Let's shift over to the calligraphy and see what else we can figure out.
Right at the very top of the text, you see these characters, Zhang Zhong Lei Mi Fa. This has to be the title, right? This is the key that's going to unlock what this document is actually for. So, what do they mean when you string them all together?
And there it is. The translation is The Secret Method of Thunder in the Palm. So this isn't just a cool drawing, it's a manual. It's a set of instructions. The title confirms exactly what the diagram was showing us. This is a procedure for how to channel the power of thunder right into your own hand.
Now, those last 2 characters, hiho, or hiho in Japanese, they're actually super important. This phrase doesn't just mean secret method like, a hidden recipe for a cake. It implies something much deeper, an esoteric practice, a ritual with real spiritual weight. This was probably guarded knowledge, something passed down very carefully from a master to only a trusted student.
Okay, so now we can start putting all the pieces together. We've got a diagram for holding thunder in your hand, and we have a title that calls it a secret esoteric method. So the big question is, what was this all for?
Well, based on similar practices from that time, a ritual like this could have had a few different purposes. It might have been for protection, right? You invoke the scary power of a storm to ward off evil spirits or even physical threats. Or maybe it was a kind of meditation tool, a way to focus your own internal energy, or ki. Or it could have been for something a bit more assertive, maybe a method to gain influence over events, or even other people, by symbolically holding one of nature's most incredible forces. And that brings up a really fascinating question, doesn't it? What does it say about people, about a culture, that they want to not just understand nature, but to literally hold its rawest power in their hand? Is it about wanting control? Is it about protection? Or is it just a deep desire to connect with something that feels divine and powerful?
Because when you get right down to it, this page isn't just about some curious old spell, it's a direct connection to a time when the world was seen in a completely different way.
What we're looking at is a worldview captured in ink. A moment in time where that line between the physical world and the spiritual world was, well, it was blurry. A time where the symbolic power of thunder was seen as something real, something tangible, something that, with the right secret knowledge, you could actually hold. And so, this one little piece of paper reveals a desire that's probably as old as humanity itself, to hold some kind of power in our own hands. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other beliefs, what other forgotten ways of seeing the world are still out there, just hidden in plain sight, waiting for someone to look a little closer?